Hello my friends, today I will tell you a terrifying true story that happened in the past decade. A story that defies all scientific logic and makes horror movies seem like children's tales. This is the story of a village in Kazakhstan where hundreds of people fell into a mysterious sleep for entire days and then woke up remembering nothing. In March 2013, in a small village called Kalachi in Kazakhstan, people were living their ordinary lives. Children were at school, workers at their jobs, and mothers cooking in their homes. But suddenly something frightening and impossible began to happen. People started falling into a deep sleep one after another, as if a mysterious ghost was passing among them, sending them to another world. A student in the classroom fell on his seat and stopped responding. A worker in the street suddenly collapsed. A housewife fell while preparing food. Even pets, cats and dogs, fell into the same strange sleep. But this was not ordinary sleep, my friends. The victims were in a complete coma for 2 days, sometimes 3 days, even 6 full days. And the most terrifying thing, when they woke up, they had frightening hallucinations. Some of them woke up screaming in fear, saying they saw green monsters chasing them in their dreams. Others woke up speaking a strange language they themselves did not understand, and all of them completely lost their memory of the sleep period, as if entire days of their lives were erased from their minds. The news spread like lightning in Kazakhstan and then throughout the whole world. The government declared a state of emergency and sent rescue teams and scientists from Russia and Europe. Schools were closed, shops were closed, and people began fleeing the village for fear that this might be a mysterious contagion. 600 people were evacuated from the village and placed under medical observation. Everyone was scared. Everyone was asking what is happening in Kalachi. Scientists came from everywhere to solve this terrifying mystery and propose the frightening theories. The first theory was radioactive gases near the village. There is an abandoned uranium mine from the Soviet era. Scientists believe that there was a leak of radioactive gases affecting the human brain and causing this mysterious sleep. But the puzzling question, if this is the problem, why doesn't it happen every day? Why does it occur intermittently and randomly? The second theory was more terrifying. A mysterious new virus attacking the central nervous system. A virus science has never seen before. It puts people in a coma and then disappears without a trace. But again, why doesn't it spread outside the village? Why doesn't it affect the scientists and doctors who came to help? And the third theory was the most controversial. Secret experiments. Some people believe that the government or secret organizations were conducting experiments on the population. Biological weapons under testing. Mind control techniques. Or something worse than that. But the nightmare did not end there. The incidents continued and recurred in a more terrifying manner. In 2013, 8 separate incidents occurred. In 2014, 12 incidents that were more severe and more terrifying. And in 2015, the last recorded incidents occurred. The total number of affected people exceeded 200. Men, women, children, and even animals. And the most terrifying thing, heart-wrenching testimonies. Listen to what they said. I saw green monsters with red eyes chasing me in my dreams. They spoke to me in a language I did not understand, but I felt terrified. I woke up speaking a strange language. Words were coming out of my mouth without me understanding their meaning. I felt like my soul was flying out of my body, and I could see myself from above while I was sleeping. It was as if I were dead but conscious. At the same time, I could hear what was happening around me, but I couldn't move or speak. And today, more than 10 years after these terrifying events, the mystery remains unsolved. The Kazakh government officially closed the case and said the problem is over. The residents completely abandoned the village and Kalachi became a deserted ghost town. Scientists from all over the world are still unable to find a logical explanation for what happened. Some say the government is hiding the truth. Others believe there are mysterious forces in this world that science cannot explain. And a third group fears that this is just the beginning of something bigger and more terrifying. And now the terrifying question we all must ask: could this phenomenon happen anywhere else in the world? Could it happen in your city or mine? And what if the events of Kalachi were just a test for something bigger and more terrifying? What if there is someone watching us, experimenting on us, and waiting for the right moment to execute a bigger plan? This was the story of the mysterious mass sleep in Kazakhstan, a truly terrifying mystery without a solution. Share your opinion in the comments. What do you think of this story, and which theory do you believe more? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell for more mysterious and terrifying stories. See you in a new story.